I'm back! It's been, half a year. I have no excuses for why I didn't film because I told myself so many times in college, I'm gonna film, I'm gonna make a vlog, I'm gonna do this, and I didn't. I guess the only logical explanation is I'm trash. Ew, you can see my dirty ass clothes on the floor. Even on our bad days, we have to look good. I'm gonna teach all of y'all how to be a fire ass catfish today. As you can see, I look gross. I have on the shirt that I wore yesterday. My hair's up right now because I'm gonna do my makeup. I'm like a 3 in real life. I have like permanent red marks on my skin. I have dark circles that are permanently under my eyes. I have eyebrows that are clearly lacking. Also, please keep in mind, this is not an everyday look. I do not do this every day. I do not have the effort to do this every day. Every day, all I do is I put on a little bit of mascara. I put on like concealer right underneath my eyes because, you know, those bags aren't going to conceal themselves. I put on, I really couldn't tell you everything that I put on because half the time I don't wear makeup because I'm lazy. I want to make sure my mirror is like not in the picture. That's so good.
That's so good.
My mirror is not in the picture. Now it's not. I already put on my moisturizer, which is the Purelisse. Purelisse? I don't know. I don't know what it's pronounced, but it's... Ew. It's apparently really good for oily skin, and I have incredibly oily skin, so... I do my eyebrows first, and then I do my eyes and my face. Also, I'm red in here because I just did my eyebrows. But I use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer in brunette. I should probably use a little bit of a lighter color, but I don't care. I'm gonna do my brows off camera and then I'll be back. What up? The eyebrows are done. Now I'm just gonna take my concealer with a Senegence brush. It's a brand that my mom used to sell, and if we're gonna be honest, I actually really like the thin concealer brushes that they have. They work the best for me. So they're the ones that I'm going to continue to use. And I'm going to take my pre-dampened beauty blender and just blend out the concealer that I put on my eye to prime it. The concealer that I'm using too is the Maybelline Master Conceal in the lightest shade because I'm pale, if you can't tell. Also, I cleaned up my eyebrows with my concealer off camera too. And I used the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter to set them. If I don't use eyebrow gel, I don't have a good brow day. Because the gel is just going to make it stay all in place. And I want my shit to stay where I put it. Wow, being like concealed right here shows how like red my skin actually is, and it's pretty gross. So I'm kind of going for like a bronzy neutral look today. I want my eyelashes to like be the main focus of my eyes. So I'm going to be going in with the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. And to start, I'm going to go in with the shade Mousse for my transition color. And I'm using a Farrah brush that I got in my Ipsy bag. Tap that shit off. I'm just going to go in my crease. Just lightly. And I like to use circular and windshield wiper motions when I'm doing it. I just feel like it blends better. And I'm staying in my crease and then a little bit above it to get that like definition. And now I'm gonna go in with my Soft Glam palette. It's extremely dirty because it's my favorite. In the shade Orange Soda with a different blending brush. I'm going in with the Morphe M504 brush. It's honestly my favorite blending brush that I own. And I'm just going to put that above where I put the other color since it's a lighter orange. it'll just bring out like a yellowy effect. Now I have color all over my hands. Yay, great. Hello, brush that I want to use. Where did you go? I know that you're in here. I'm now going back in with the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette and the Morphe E17 brush. And I'm going to take the color, Truffled, and I'm going to pack that into my outer corner and then blend that out very lightly. I'm just going to take my finger and I'm going to go in with the Butter Pecan and the Bon Bon shade and just put that on my lid. So now I'm going to do the other eye off camera again, come back with my liner probably. Now that my eyes are done and I popped on some lashes, I'm ready to do my face. The lashes that I used were the Ardell 3D Foam Ink, and the eyeliner that I used is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. I don't use a primer because I don't believe in them, if we're going to be 100% honest. So I just go in with my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte and Classic 101 because I'm extremely pale. And then I take that same concealer brush that I used before, and I do like lines down my face because I don't like to put the product directly on my Beauty Blender because then it like really cakes it. You know what I mean? And I look like a crazy person right now, but we're going to blend it all out with a dampened Beauty Blender. I used to use a dry one because I know it applies more as like a full coverage if you use a dry Beauty Blender. But I don't know. I feel like it just blends it out easier if it's wet. I have this like red spot on my face that I like can't ever cover. It kind of sucks, but at the same time it's also a first world problem, so I'm not going to complain too much. I was listening to like Icona Pop while I was like doing my eyes. And I was like, why the fuck did we stop listening to them? Like that song, I Love It, that was my like 8th grade jam. I remember on the way to my Washington DC trip, I was like going off to that song. I was like, this song is fucking dope. And I heard it the other night when I was at a restaurant with my mom. And I was like, this shit slaps. Why don't we listen to this more often? So I've been listening to it probably about once a day now. Not even kidding you. Wish I was. I'm gonna be 20 and I'm still listening to Icona Pop. That's sad. And then I go in with literally this much concealer. Look at how much that is. And I just drag it down. Again, using that Master Concealer by Maybelline. And then I blend this out with a Beauty Blender as well. I put too much on this side now. Great, love that for us. And then I just take a little, I do literally the smallest dot. It looks like a tree. I have a tree on my forehead. And now I take the other side of my Beauty Blender, which is the flat side, and I go into my Airspun powder. And I'm gonna bake under my eyes. But I don't put too much under them. Like I literally do that. Because if I put too much, it's cakey. And then I put some on my forehead. And then on my nose. Down where my smile lines are. And then a little on my chin. While I'm letting that bake, I go in with my The Balm Cosmetics Take Home the Bronze in Oliver. And my Morphe R2 brush. And I bronze my face a little bit. Bring that color back to the face that I just got rid of by putting that concealer on. I do it under my cheekbones, just a little bit on my forehead because I contour my forehead. And then I wipe off the bake. And now I'm going to contour with the Morphe R10 brush and the shade that is Hitting Pan. And again, I just go under my cheekbone. And then I take my powder again. And I just go under my cheekbone.
Hello, my little prince. How are you? What's up? What you up to, buddy boy? Oh, you want the love.
I'm going to go back in with that contour shade that I used. And this really small, I don't know the brand of this brush. And I'm just going to start contouring my nose by putting it under my eyebrow first to give that shadow of like depth. And then dragging it down It makes a really big difference to me. I leave a pretty decent space in between it too because I don't want it to look too fake. This is how to get a nose job without getting a nose job. And then I take it underneath. And now I'm just going to take another brush that's the exact same brand that I don't know from the other one that I just used, and I'm going to blend it out. And I'm honestly going to blend it in more than I blend down, because that's where the effect comes in of it being a nose job. After I finish contouring my nose, I like to go in with blush on only the apples of my cheeks. And I'm going in with the Tarte blush in Feisty and my Morphe M530 brush. And this blush is wicked pigmented, so be careful how much you use. Now for the fun part, highlighter. And I go in first with the Mary Luminizer Liquid Mary Luminizer highlighter. It looks like this. I got it in my Ipsy bag. They make a bigger size, but I only get the travel sizes. And I put that on the spots that the light catches on my face. And then I blend it out. And I just take my finger and I just kind of blend it out and work it out. Because since it is a liquid product on top of a powder product, it can look really bad. So that's what it looks like when I blend it all out. See what I mean? This is like the best highlighter I've ever used in my life. Not even kidding, not even sponsored. And now I go in with the Mary Luminizer, like the actual Mary Luminizer. And my Morphe M438 brush. And I just go over it. The places that I highlight are my cheekbones, my nose, under my eyebrow, the corners of my eyes, a little bit above my eyebrow, and then my chin. Oh, and then my cupid's bow. And then what I do with my nose is I do a medium-sized dot, and then I do really, really small dots and smaller going up. I sneezed. Now that I went on with the highlighter, I'm going to take the Morphe E36 brush, and I'm going to go back in to the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette in the color Mousse. And I'm going to take that under my eyes. As you can see, I wiped off the bake, and I'm just going to go in since I did that, and I'm going to contour my jawline. Now I'm going to set my face, but I cover like my eyelashes when I do it because I don't want them to get wet. I put chapstick on, but I like to go over just a little bit with the Fenty Gloss Bomb. This is the only thing Fenty Beauty that I own. Now I'm going to do my hair, and then I'm going to put on a cute outfit, and then that'll be the finished product. So this is the outfit that I have picked out. I tied up a flannel. It's a long sleeve too. And then I have some sunnies on top of my head. They're cute. I have on these black mom jeans with high-heeled boots. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial on how to be a catfish. And now I'm gonna go to dinner.